Hey, what's up, my people? Yeah, this is here March 25th, 2020. Now, mind you, I don't know what to tell you about 2019. I mean, the year started off okay, and then it just kept going and going and going until you ran it into the ground. I mean, it was ran into the ground so hard that when 2020 came, everything was supposed to be brand new, fresh, and great. We're picking ourselves up off the ground, making everything good, fresh, and straight. And it's taking time. So apparently, by the time summertime gets here, we'll be back to normal. But you got to concentrate because if you don't concentrate, it can be harder than you think to get back to normal. And I'm sitting here talking about an epidemic that's happening right now. Like, of all the things that we need right now, is an epidemic that cannot be controlled, which we're having to find a cure for, actually create a cure for. And it's just one of those things that's starting to seem like this is a deliberate thing that's happening to us from some entity that is just not feeling like being a really uh, generous person right now. Yeah, it's kind of dark. Hold on, let me see if I can turn on some more lights. There you go. Oh my goodness. The first day of spring, I think it was on the 18th or the 19th. And then 2 days later, we had snow. Right now, mad tired. It's almost 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm at my mom's house because the internet at my house ain't working and I had to do homework because all the classes at every university, every school is online and the internet in my house is not working. And to top it all off, my cell phone just started acting up, so I won't be able to get no calls, right? In a time where people need to have phones that work. Anyway, it's just a moment where you have to believe that you're going to be able to last until the very end, until the relief comes, until we are able to be restored and back to normal and just feel good about ourselves. Because right now, if you don't keep a clear head and a clear mind and think the thoughts and have like good things that you do all day, it's a possibility you could forget how you're supposed to compose yourself and just let loose on anyone and anything that comes near you or is near you. And it's not what we'd like for anyone to do or to happen for anyone right now. As everyone's saying, we're all in this together. Just try to concentrate. We gotta remain to be Boston strong. Yeah, it's a pandemic. It's an epidemic. Either way, it's just one of those things that when I look up every day and I see more people passing away in Massachusetts, I'm like, I'm not gonna panic. I'm not gonna freak out. I'm not gonna get paranoid. But you gotta realize the state of mind that I'm in right now is like, if we leave Massachusetts, it could be worse where we go. And everyone is definitely praying for this pandemic, this epidemic, this crisis to be cured, resolved, remedied, solved, resoluted, solutioned, so we can resume back to our normal living. And we hope so because no one is looking forward to having a summer where it's like a biogenic or nuclear war zone outside. You know what I mean? So it's like whatever entity, whatever power, whatever being has any influence or persuasion to cure these pandemic, these epidemic, these crisis type occurrences, events, happenings. So just let them cease, let them stop, let them. I can't even explain what I would like for it to happen right now. I would like paradise to just be here and everything and everyone's good and okay and doing well. But life ain't always going to be the way that you like it to be. And life is not perfect, just like we're not perfect. So it's always good to have high hopes, though, right? How does it go? High hopes, high hopes. High hopes, the hopes we go. Something like that. I'm not sure how it goes, but anyway, you got to have high hopes, right? I'm gonna learn that song one day. Huh. Yeah. Okay, so I told you what's going on right now, but now I get to tell you the fun part. Okay, let's say we're not going to have nuclear war, and we're not going to have biochemical warfare, and it's not going to be doomsday, and we're not all going to die. Right? So I already have the 4 tracks for the second site. The first site is okay. The second site's okay. The third site's gonna be okay. The fourth site's gonna be okay. Let's see, after I finish those tracks. It's taking a long time. I did not mean to take so long, but I did start going to school, so it's kind of a challenge trying to record some music and do your homework and go to class and take care of my house. Not only also look for work because excuse me, sorry, cash flow is not the greatest asset at the moment. Yeah. So yeah. So the first site is done. The second site is in progress. Now, like I said, I gotta buy the music for it and then record it. And the second site's all done. But my part is, see, for the third site, there's certain things that have had to have happen which haven't happened yet. So I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna have to make the third site, even though what hasn't happened yet for the third site to take place might not take place when the third site is made. I'm gonna figure that out. But if I be more patient, after I finish laying down the recordings for the second site, I'm pretty sure the third site, what's supposed to happen for the third site to happen is going to happen, and the third site will just come out so much easier. But without that happening, it's going to take so hard to describe to you in music what was supposed to happen for the third site to be created. But anyway, yeah, that's in the future. But my great thing is, for all you lovers out there, oh my goodness, for all you lovers out there, there is DW Dog on OnlyFans.com. Oop, I said that. I wasn't supposed to tell you that, but I said it. Yo, it's interesting. It's based on sexology. The theme is gothic. So listen to this one. I'm going to tell you this, and that's all I'm going to say about it. How do lovers that are in gothic buildings have their aspects and perspectives of living as well as loving in life compared to others that don't go in gothic buildings or have gothic structures in their life? Is there a benefit to being in gothic buildings or having gothic things in their life? Or is it no difference to those that don't have gothic buildings or structures in their life on a daily basis. That was an acquired theme, an accumulated theme. When I first started, it was just photos of people, places, and things, and suggestions of love making. But with the theme of sexology, gothic living versus non-gothic living, there's more substance, more mortar uh, content that you can think about, see, and something to stay on your mind as well as in your heart and other places. But yeah, that's going to be real interesting. And I'll tell you what, it was going pretty good, and then we had to actually stop because certain things were happening, and then excuse me, once things got back to normal and everything was going to go back to normal, then the pandemic, the epidemic, the crisis happened. So now it's kind of putting a stop on things, but sooner or later things will get rolling back to normal, and we'll continue with the Gothic building photo. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. If you get a chance, come down, subscribe, and see how it is. It's totally free. But other than that, yeah, maybe making videos soon. And also movies. Uh, and it's all gonna be under D. Yeah, so D Media, D Industries, D Companies, something. Yeah, so it's gonna be really cool. And the big surprise, I will be relocating from Mattapan to Roxbury. I will be in Nubian Square. Yes. I'm not sure if they're calling it Nubian Station right now, but if it is, I will be right above Nubian Station, looking down at all the people running in and out of the buses and across the street, in and out of the stores. Talking about, yes, I love this place. Feels good to be back home. Because at one point, I don't know if you knew this or not, I did live off of Dudley Street when I was staying with my mom when I was a teenager. So yeah, it's gonna feel good to be back in that Roxbury. Yeah, you know what I mean. Let's see, I was what 15. I'll be 45 this year. Let's see, 10 will be 25, 10 will be 35, 10 will be 45. Yo, that's like 30 years. It's been 30 years since I lived down there. It's just looking forward to have a lot more income, a lot more revenue this time. Yeah, and I'm trying this. Well, taking small steps to try this Comcast business and see how that works. But it'll be more effective once I move into the next relocation place because apparently it's going to be more privacy, which will be awesome. Yeah. Nah, I'll be able to have my partner come by and hang out for a little bit. Oh, to myself, no roommates, no disturbances. I'm gonna make sure I turn the phone off. You know what I mean? Like, nobody's gonna interrupt this night. I remember movies like that. Like turn the phone off. if you don't want no interruptions. Yeah, I'm gonna try that. I always keep my phone on. Right now, like I said, my phone's acting funny, but my phone be on 247. I never turn my phone off. I mean, like sometimes I turn it off because like it's been off like 4 weeks and nobody called, so I like just give it a rest. But it's like every time you turn it off, there's somebody calls. Oh, yo, I called you last night. Like I knew I should never turn the phone off, but if I didn't turn the phone off, they would have never called. You know what I mean? Catch 22, and it was like, okay, so what happened? Oh, you didn't miss nothing. You called me, but I didn't miss nothing. It's like, yo, whatever, right? Yeah, so next I just come knock on the door off the phone book, right? You know what I mean? Like, you guys are ridiculous. Anyway, yeah, so nothing super fantastic, just progress, slow and steady. And to my partner of my heart, my mind, my body, my soul, my essence, my soon to be spouse, my soon to be that I will be a spouse to. I love you, and I can't wait to have that ceremony and put my ring on your finger and give you my last name because without you, life just is not really important for us to act like we have anything to care about. Yeah, but I'll tell you what, I think it's about time I get uh, a wedlocking of a holy matrimony in the name of the Lord because I got to give my mom some grandkids that are blessed by the wisdom and knowledge and the spirit and the love of the good Lord. Because, excuse me, yeah, I think it's about time, you know? Who knows? I just pray to the good God and the Lord that things will always be the same between me and my partner that I love so much. In any type of weather, any time, any place, any reason, any purpose, that we will always be together. I mean, you don't see her now, but when she gets here, she's gonna be in all the pictures, all the videos, everything, all the broadcasts. She's gonna be my number one, we'll call it number one vice. Yeah, that's what you call it. Yeah, vice commander in chief. Yeah. So Easter's next month. The whole world is gonna be praying. The whole world is going to be praying, praying for a world to call a home so we can be at peace. Excuse me. Because if there is some people out there that are angry at the world, taking out strange methods of grudges, to make people pay for what they've done. We need to pray so everyone can live in peace and be happy with one another or themselves. Because we shouldn't have to live like this. We shouldn't have to live like this at all. But all I can say is keep the Lord in your heart, in your mind, in your body, in your soul, in your essence, in your speech, in your writing, and in your air. And you'll be blessed with the love of the Lord. All right, guys. It's been nice talking to you. And let our productions be productive as we produce and keep the productivity, creating cash flow and revenue for the provisions of our home and our house and our business, our people, friends and family, relatives. And allow us to remain doing the good thing, the right thing, the positive thing, so we can always let everyone know that whatever we will remember for in this world, that it was for something positive and good. Whether it was raising our kids, teaching them to do the right thing, or donating to charity every payday, or singing a song, writing a song, reciting a poem, writing a poem. Let our families remember the good parts about us. Not to say they're going to forget the derogatory things that we may have done or we may have executed or demonstrated, but just the fact that they know our heart is good, our mind is good, our spirit is good, our body is good, our essence is good, and our air is good. We can always prevail and say we may have acted out in a manner that was purely worldly, but our intentions in life were always good and always hope for the best. And in all views, when they come down to the last statement, for the last moment of us being above ground, whether it's walking or in a box, I'm not the one to say in a box, because I like life, I like living. But if it become old age and that time to go, just let them have something to remember you by, that the world can say, no matter what happened in life, deep down inside, that person was a good person. And with that, I'm going to let you go. And hopefully I'll see you next time. Have a good night.